things that make you feel good. And as well as on that other column, I want you to write down the things that you have to change up in order to make you feel good. So you're going to write down your true authentic feelings in one column, and then in the other column, you're going to write down the things that you have to change up to give yourself the illusion that you're feeling good. Meaning that those are the things that you have to change up to be around somebody else or be somewhere else, and it's prohibiting you from being your true authentic self. And after you write that list down, I want you to set it aside. Don't read it instantly. Write it, set it to the side. And I want you to take about 5 good deep breaths in and blow it out. And then I want to give yourself at least about 5 to 10 minutes. Pick that list back up. And I want you sincerely, from the deep of your soul, read it. And whatever true feelings you have them. When you read them and you get mad, have that real anger. Be mad. This is the thing, y'all. You are allowed to have any emotion that you want to have. What happens is when you have those emotions and you project them onto someone else, and you cause other people to stop being their true authentic self because you're unable to handle your real true emotion. So if you get mad when you read that list, if you feel sad when you read that list, cry, get mad, but don't take your emotions and your anger out on anybody. Anger is a real emotion that we have to learn to start having. Because if we don't express our true, real emotions, when it's on the lower side, you're going to fuck your life up, and you're going to fuck up people that you actually love life. So today is that day that I want you to heal. I want you to get out in the sun today, and I want you to embrace your solar consciousness. Our human consciousness limits us, and it stops us from like really expanding. I need you to get in that energy to be okay with expanding your consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, most of you all are working all day, and you're in a building. You can't get outside and get sun. You can't walk in nature. You know, you can't ground. And y'all, you are so disconnected, and you're wondering why you feel the way you feel, why you're sick with ailments and illnesses. Because, man, for those of you who are really sun children, children of the sun, you better get reconnected, because I am the reincarnated Ra. I am Rama Divine. I am the Sun Mother. So those of you all who are tapping into and realizing that you are that feminine energy that has been suppressed and smothered out, that Ra, the Sun God, the Divine Masculine, has returned to be in union with the Divine Feminine. So I don't know about y'all, but I know who the fuck I am, and I gives no fucks who don't know and who don't understand it. But for those of you all who are seeking the truth, and you are truth seekers, then you better tap the fuck in, because y'all, man, we in the age of Aquarius now. It's about knowing the truth, living the truth, being your truth. And if you're not in that energy, then you got stuck in the age of Piscean, that age of believing dogmas, stuck in illusions of controlling people, won't go inward, won't take accountability. So if you stuck in that energy, man, my heart goes out to you, because I love everybody. I may not like your behavior, and I may distance myself from that. However, I see your true potential, and I know that you was created as love. We both got the opposite polarity inside of us, but that don't mean that you got to let that part of you shine. That's the part of you that holds you accountable, y'all. The lower vibrations, your lower chakras are there for you to survive, for you to live, but they're there to set those boundaries so that you can evolve. Love right to left is evolve, y'all. So those chakras are there, like I said, to set the boundaries so you can elevate, so you can evolve to the higher chakras. Who's going to keep you in alignment? That's what y'all got to realize. You don't need anybody to validate to you what you're doing. You have yourself for that. So you should be able to, if you're doing something out of alignment, and that voice in your head tell you, no, you need to cuss that motherfucker out. Then your higher self should kick in and be like, now, when you did that, I need you to consider, how did you want somebody to help you get understanding? Or how did you want to be guided back into love, into light, versus staying in that low energy in that aspect of your being? So y'all, when you embrace that you are dark and light, then you'll be able to walk through different dimensions and realms like I do, and you are able to have consideration for people that's not on your level, or those of people that's in your circle that's trying to heal and really deal with their childhood traumas, really deal with toxic situation or domestic violence that they've been to. And I'm going to start a series of that, domestic violence, because I was in domestic violence and I didn't give up. I didn't surrender to it. I literally went through my mission of domestic violence so that I will be able to let other women and men know, because men are being abused as well. So don't think that domestic violence just happened to women. Domestic violence is happening to men as well. And shout out to you men that are going through domestic violence and you don't beat that bitch ass when you know she deserve it. You just work on yourself and you try to do what you can to get out of that situation from that karmic woman that has not realized she's amazing, and all she has to do is heal so that she don't put you in situations to trigger you, to cause you to do that. And shout out to my women that are going through domestic violence, such as I did, and we didn't retaliate against them. We didn't send them to jail. We didn't kill their ass when they was laying there asleep, or we didn't poison them, or we didn't do all these things that we know we could have done to them. We really were soldiers and resilient, and we went through these different experiences so that we now can be the leaders that's helping other people get out of these situations and get unstuck. So y'all get out in the sun, and like me, I'm about I am 4 skin tones darker. I'm generally a light-skinned caramel person, but I just been guided to sun gaze, sunbathe, really let my body heal, and get rid of the toxicity that's been in my body from different people that I've been around that toxified my body. So I am healing, and it's beautiful, and I want you to do the same. So y'all, you've been in the building all week. Get out, enjoy the sun, and write that list today. Like I said, that would be the tangible way of looking at what's happening internally so you can